Habit stacking explained. Imagine waking up every morning feeling refreshed, motivated, and in control, knowing you've set yourself up for success. This is exactly what many people wish for, but often struggle to achieve. However, what if I told you that there is a simple yet powerful technique that can help you unlock this feeling? It's called habit stacking, and it's a game changer for anyone looking to transform their daily routines. Habit stacking is a technique that allows us to build new habits by leveraging existing ones, making it easier to develop consistent routines. Think of it like building a house on top of a solid foundation. By using existing habits as a base, we can create a strong foundation for new habits to grow on, making it easier to stick to them. This technique is not only effective but also incredibly simple, which is why millions of people worldwide have adopted it to improve their lives. One of the main reasons habit stacking works so well is that it takes advantage of the psychological principle of association. When we perform a new habit, our brain is more likely to associate it with an existing habit, making it easier to remember and stick to. For example, let's say you want to start exercising every morning. Instead of trying to wake up an hour earlier and heading straight to the gym, you can stack your new habit onto an existing one, like brushing your teeth. As soon as you get out of bed, you brush your teeth, and then head to the gym. This association creates a powerful link between the two habits, making it easier to stick to your new exercise routine. But why is habit stacking so effective? The answer lies in the concept of a cascade effect. When we make small changes to our habits, they can lead to significant improvements in our lives. By stacking habits, we create a ripple effect that can have a profound impact on our daily routines. For instance, if you start by stacking your new habit onto an existing one, like drinking a glass of water as soon as you wake up, you may find that you're more likely to stick to your new habit. As you continue to stack new habits onto this foundation, you'll start to notice significant improvements in your overall well-being. Let's take the example of a young professional, Emma, who wanted to start a new habit of writing every morning. However, she struggled to find the time and motivation to do so. To stack her new habit, Emma decided to start by writing for just 5 minutes every morning, immediately after waking up. She placed her journal next to her bed, so it was the first thing she saw when she woke up. As she began to write, Emma started to feel a sense of accomplishment and creativity flowing through her. She was able to write for longer periods of time, and even started to enjoy it. Over time, Emma's habit of writing every morning became a non-negotiable part of her daily routine. But what makes habit stacking even more powerful is that it's not just about individual habits. It's about creating a system that supports our long-term goals. By stacking habits, we can create a chain reaction of positive changes that can have a profound impact on our lives. For instance, if you start by stacking your new habit onto an existing one, like meditating for 5 minutes every morning, you may find that you're more likely to stick to your new habit. As you continue to stack new habits onto this foundation, you'll start to notice significant improvements in your mental clarity, focus, and overall well-being. Habit stacking is not a one-size-fits-all solution. It's a highly customizable technique that can be tailored to fit your unique needs and goals. Whether you want to improve your physical health, mental well-being, or productivity, habit stacking can help you achieve your goals in a sustainable and enjoyable way. By leveraging existing habits and creating a system that supports your long-term goals, you can unlock a sense of control and motivation that will empower you to achieve your dreams. As you start to explore the power of habit stacking, remember that it's a journey, not a destination. It's okay to start small and build gradually. The key is to create a system that supports your long-term goals. By stacking habits, you'll start to notice significant improvements in your daily routines, and you'll be amazed at how easy it is to make lasting changes. So, what are you waiting for? Start stacking your habits today and unlock a life of purpose, motivation, and success. As you continue on this journey, remember to be patient and kind to yourself. Habit stacking is a technique that requires time and effort to master, but the rewards are well worth it. By creating a system that supports your long-term goals, you'll start to notice significant improvements in your overall well-being, and you'll be empowered to achieve your dreams. So, take the first step today and start stacking your habits towards a life of purpose, motivation, and success. Building a habit stacking foundation, imagine you're on a mission to create a morning routine that sets you up for success. You want to wake up feeling refreshed, motivated, and in control. But where do you start? To build this foundation, you need to understand your existing habits, including your daily routines, habits, and patterns. Let's be honest, We all have habits that we're not even aware of. Think about it. How many times have you rolled out of bed, stumbled to the kitchen, and mindlessly scrolled through social media before even having a cup of coffee? That's not a habit. That's a ritual. But it's still a habit nonetheless. To stack new habits, you need to acknowledge and understand these existing patterns. Now, I want you to take a moment to reflect on your daily habits. What are the things you do automatically without even thinking about them? Is it checking your phone the moment you wake up? Or is it grabbing a snack whatever it is? Weight it down. This will help you identify areas where you can make adjustments. Once you have a clear picture of your existing habits, it's time to create an environment that supports your new goals. This means setting up your space to remove distractions and create a conducive atmosphere for growth. Think about it. If you want to start a new exercise habit, do you really want to work out in a cluttered, noisy space? Probably not. Create a dedicated area for your new habits, and make sure it's free from distractions. This could be a quiet corner in your home, a designated workspace, or even a favorite coffee shop. The key is to make your environment work for you, not against you. So, how do you start building this environment? Begin by decluttering and simplifying your space. Get rid of anything that's not essential, and make sure your tools and resources are easily accessible. This will help you stay focused and motivated, and make it easier to build new habits. Now, let's talk about starting small. You want to build momentum, not overwhelm yourself with unrealistic goals. So, begin with tiny habits that can be easily incorporated into your daily routine. Think about it. If you're trying to start a new exercise habit, don't try to run a marathon on your first day. Start with a 5-minute walk or a few jumping jacks. Make it so small that you can't say no. The idea is to build a foundation that's strong and solid, not shaky and unstable. By starting small, you'll create a sense of accomplishment and momentum, which will carry you forward. And as you progress, you can always add more habits and complexity to your routine. Remember, building a habit-stacking foundation is all about setting yourself up for success. It's about creating a system that works for you, not against you. So, take your time, be patient, and focus on making progress, not perfection. As you master the art of habit stacking, you'll encounter obstacles that can derail your progress. Don't be discouraged. This is a normal part of the process. Habit stacking isn't a one-size-fits-all solution, and it's essential to be prepared to adapt and overcome these challenges. Think of it like building a house. You can't skip the foundation, but you can adjust the design as needed to ensure it's sturdy and secure. One of the most crucial aspects of habit stacking is giving your new habits time to stick. The 4-week rule is a simple yet effective guideline to follow. By committing to a new habit for 28 days straight, you'll create a lasting change rather than a temporary fix. It's not about being perfect. It's about making progress and building momentum. As your habits become second nature, it's time to scale them up. This means incorporating new habits, challenging yourself to grow, and pushing beyond your comfort zone. Imagine a tree growing. It starts with a small seed, nurtures it, and eventually blooms into a towering oak. Your habits should follow a similar trajectory, with each new routine building upon the last. But what if you're struggling to maintain your new habits? How can you overcome the obstacles that come with building new routines? The key is to focus on progress, not perfection. Celebrate your small wins, and don't be too hard on yourself when you slip up. Remember, habit stacking is a journey, not a destination. Now that you've built a solid foundation and started scaling your habits, it's time to think about how you can apply this to other areas of your life. What habits can you stack to create a more productive morning routine? How can you use habit stacking to improve your relationships or increase your creativity? The possibilities are endless, and it's up to you to explore and discover what works best for you.